This new year brings us our newest colleague. This week, we're going to introduce you to Max Bennett. Over the past few years, we've started doing videos introducing you to our newest colleagues. This one is going to be no different. Here with us, we have Max Bennett. Max, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing well.
Excellent. So this week, I want to learn a little bit more about Max, what role he's going to be playing here at 10 Capital, and kind of what makes him tick. So Max, first off, welcome to 10 Capital.
Hey, well, thank you.
All right, so you're in your second week so far, right?
Yep, 1.5. Got a long weekend after the first week.
Absolutely, that's the way we like to start it off. So Max, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where'd you grow up? How'd you get introduced to 10 Capital? Yeah, tell us about you.
Yeah, well, grew up pretty much around the area, North Idaho, Coeur d'Alene most of the time.
Nice.
But really all around there. Ended up going to school over at Whitworth, so I know it's my alma mater. There's a few other people working here who have that as well. Well, I got introduced to 10 Capital through just reaching out. Like many college students, I was coming to the end. I realized, I have just a semester left, and I'm not sure what I want to pursue. So I pushed in a lot of different directions. I'm just setting up meeting, being persistent with who I can meet with. And Tim took me under his wing a little bit through the process. I mean, it wasn't my initial intention to necessarily work here. It was more to just get advice and try to see, where a career could take me.
Sure.
And it turned out that this is something that could really fit me well. And I mean, I've loved it so far. The process has been fun.
Well, and Max, I know for you, that is one thing that we really enjoyed when I first met you, and Tim said the same thing, was just your comfort level, reaching out, being proactive. That's certainly a trait that we want here at 10 Capital. Tell me a little bit more about whether it was through that process or previous to that. How did you get introduced to, finance as a whole? Did you do anything at Whitworth that kind of got you introduced to the industry? Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, well, I think something that's unique about me is that I wasn't a finance major.
Yeah.
I was business management. Up until I think it was late in my junior year, I kind of discovered that finance is something that really interests me.
Yeah.
I had a lot of great professors there, a lot of great mentors that were professors who were willing to meet with me and talk to me about careers in the field. And through joining the DubSig over there, the investment club, I think I was probably the oldest person to go through the analyst process in my last semester with a group of freshmen. So that was an awesome experience. Kind of found out that wasn't the specific finance that I wanted to go into. Talking to many professors over there and finding out that personal finance is something that can interest me and something that I can be impactful in, and there's a lot of room for growth in the industry as well.
Absolutely. And with Max, what we're doing is introducing him to the role of what we call a client manager. Obviously learning not only everything about, private wealth management from the back end, you're also pursuing right off the bat, getting your license so that you can start giving financial advice, doing trading as necessary. Talk about some of the other steps we've discussed and kind of where you see this career path going over the next few years.
Yeah, well, I've started, I think, just the Series 65 studying just this morning. We've got some good time set out in the next month or two to get that taken care of.
Absolutely.
From day one, though, it was always my plan. I was going to do, initially before I knew I wanted to do this, I was like, I'm going to go through a master's program. Found out, what I'm really looking for is a hard skill. And through speaking with you and Tim a lot, it's pursuing that CFP. Trying to become, taking these next 2 years to really hone in on what I want my career to be.
Absolutely.
And building it going at it as hard as I can in terms of trying to build a good foundation for my future self.
And for those of you who don't know, a CFP is a certified financial planner, kind of the highest level planning designation in our industry. We have many of them here at 10 Capital. So we thought that would be a perfect opportunity for you to not only take that path with some of your initial learning, but also get mentored from some of the wonderful CFPs we have here.
Yeah, and that's already started. I think the interview question, I think it was the first one, it was, if you don't know what to do, what type of skill do you do? And I just kind of said, well, can I ask someone? And I was like, we'd be happy to. We would hope that's what you would do. And so far, it's been awesome to get to know some of the CFPs and talk with them and just learn about kind of their process. So
So Max, tell us a little bit more about you in terms of, we know you're in finance, we know why you came here, we know you grew up in kind of northern Idaho. What makes you tick? What do you like to do outside of work? How do you have fun?
Yeah, outside of work, I mean, especially in the wintertime, I spend pretty much all my free time up on the ski mountain.
Excellent.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing in the winter. In the summertime, I like to bike and I like to golf, but I know Sam is a serious biker, so and a serious golfer actually. So I mean, it's pretty competitive with the hobbies here. So I do those for fun.
Yeah. Max also was a college athlete, so just another one of kind of that long lineage of 10 cap athletes. So
it's the way around here, I guess. So
absolutely. Well, for everyone who hasn't met Max yet, you will in the coming months. We have numerous lunch and learns that we have during April, May, June. We have our March Madness event coming up for those of you who haven't RSVP'd, we would love to see you. Max, welcome to 10 Capital, and thanks for spending the time today.
Yeah, happy to do it.
Take care, everyone.